Welcome back to Burnham Barrel, and today we're going to be reviewing the Sagamore Barrel Select Rye. This specific bottle was a pick made by the folks at SOB Drinks. Sagamore Spirits is located in Baltimore, Maryland, right next to the harbor. Their products used to be sourced through MGP. However, recently they have started to create their own distillate. The Sagamore bottle is unique in its shape, featuring an almost hexagonal base. Along the front, you can see various information about the bottle, and along the side you can see some diamond shapes along with the name of Sagamore. As you move to the back of the bottle, you will see a big 1909 on the top. This represents the year that the spring house that sits on the Sagamore property was built. Further down, you will see a small paragraph that says this is a 7-year-old blend of high rye and low rye barrels. And with that, let's get into the review. So I have poured up a little bit of the Sagamore Barrel Select, so let's go ahead and get into the review. So, as usual, here is the color. So this is a little bit of a darker color, considering this is a 7-year product. I think, yeah, there it is, 7-year product. So it's gonna be a little darker. It's gonna have a little bit of that color in it, considering it's aged a little bit longer than your standard one. So it's a very nice dark color. I think this is gonna bode well for this review. So let's go ahead and get right into the nose. So the nose is very interesting to me. Up front I get a sweetness, right? But it's not like a really light sweetness, like maybe a honey or a caramel. I'm getting more of a darker level of sweetness. So usually you have like your honey and then your caramel, I would think is a little bit darker than that. And then maybe like maple syrup, molasses, something like just different levels of like darkness, how dark the sweetness is. So this one is like a maple syrup type sweetness I'm getting. So it definitely reminds me of like French toast type smell to this. I'm also getting like, the only way I can describe it is a barbecue note. The smell when you're smoking barbecue or at a barbecue, that's what I'm getting, eating, pulled pork next to a campfire type vibe is what I'm getting from this. I'm getting a little bit of like grassy too, like maybe a little floral note as well, but mainly it's like a sweet and then a savory with the barbecue note I'm getting. So we'll see how that transfers to the palate. Wow. So the beginning of this, it doesn't hold back. Not proof-wise, but the flavor-wise. This is has very robust flavors from what I'm getting. So the beginning of the palate, again, has that maple syrup sweetness, darker. It's really nice. It doesn't last terribly long, but you start off with it. And then we get into more of a kind of the similar vibe, maybe a little bit of like a barbecue note. Getting a little bit of like the rye spice on this as well. I'm getting a little bit of the oak towards the middle and the end, and it's really nice. The end of it slightly gets a little bitter, so like the finish is like pretty long. I mean, I'm still tasting it even right now after I've taken the sip, 15-20 seconds ago, and it's still going. So it's definitely a longer finish to it, and it's oak. It's got that barbecue note to it. It's got a little bit of that maple syrup, a little fruit. Like I said, I can't really put my hand on what the type of fruit it is. Like it's eluding me right now, but definitely a fruit of some sort. But it's very good. The only thing that I knock it for right now is the finish is a little bitter, but it's really not like incredible. Yeah, I mean, this is a really good pour. And even like first sip is just, it packs a punch. Like the proof is only 110, So it's not going to burn. I'm not getting a super burning sensation. I'm getting just a pack of punch of flavor at the beginning with the maple syrup, that barbecue, a little bit of the floral and the fruits. It really comes together super nicely, and the finish is a little bit better, like I said, but the most part, it's very good. The mouthfeel is very good. It's definitely on the thicker side, and definitely has that oily sensation. So you will not be lacking any flavors with this. So I love this bottle. This particular one, if I didn't mention it in the intro before, this one is an SLB Drinks pick. So the good folks over there picked this one. And the barrel number is 66, and it says F1/R3 for the location. So that's this specific bottle. So since it's a barrel pick, the other ones that you get, but picked by somebody different, or just the other 7-year Sagamore spirits, the other Sagamore ryes may taste different, may have slightly different variations. You may not pick up the floral notes on yours, or you may not have a super barbecue-y taste or something like that, but at least for this particular one, that's what I'm getting, and I'm really enjoying it. I think I bought this one for $50. Yeah, I got it for $50 from a friend, and I'm not sure on the retail. I don't think it goes for that much more. I think retail is maybe 60 to 70, somewhere in that range. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's much more expensive than what I paid for it. But this is super good. It's definitely an 8 out of 10 for me. I love the barbecue note. It's really nice, got the sweetness with it. I think it's definitely got some complexity, and it's super deep with its flavors. So I highly recommend this one if you can get it, and be sure to check out some of the other Sagamore products as well.
I hope you've enjoyed this review of the Sagamore Barrel Select Rye. I have left a summarized version of this review in the description, alongside the Sagamore website and SLB Drinks YouTube channel. Let me know your thoughts on this bottle down below in the comments, and don't forget to check out the other videos on screen and some of the other videos that I have done as well. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you at the next video here on Burn and Barrel.